Alright, hello everyone. I was requested to do a reading for Taylor Swift and Karlie Kloss, so I will be using the Cat Tarot deck that I haven't used yet for Taylor Swift. I'll be using that one. It's Cat's Eye Tarot. So I've used this one before, but not for Taylor Swift, so I'm using it now. But we'll just get right into it. Now, I was requested to take a look at their friendship, and I am well aware of, or at least like just overall like relationship dynamic, and I must say I am well aware of the rumors that they used to date. So I'll be taking a look at just their overall friendship or relationship, and I mean, we'll see if they were just friends or if they ever had something between them. And if they ever dated, if they were ever interested in each other. We'll just take a look. So this is Taylor Swift and Karlie Kloss's. Karlie Kloss's. Okay. Let's see. Knight of Swords upright at the bottom. Right? Yeah. Okay. Alright. So this is Karlie Kloss and Taylor Swift's relationship, friendship slash whatever happened between them. So just starting off, I will pull 4 cards. Like any reading, I pull 4 cards to begin with to get the overall understanding of what happened between them. And then because it is a relationship reading, I pull 1 card per person and then energy between them for their dynamic. So I guess first card, who will I pull? Karlie or Taylor? I'll pull Karlie first. Ooh. Then Taylor. Karlie, Taylor, energy between. So this is a friendship slash relationship, whatever happened between them. And we'll just get right into it. So 5 of Cups is, I mean, the word stress came to mind, but usually the 5 of Cups is just grief, loss, disappointment, sadness, depression. Judgment, so that's like other people's opinions. That would be like the public opinion. Usually because it's upright, it would be like it would be positive or neutral. usually when you're pulling for a relationship, you wouldn't really want to get the Judgment card, because like, why would you want other people? Other people shouldn't be involved in your relationship. Like, it should just be between two people. It shouldn't be between like two people and like the whole world, or like the whole like social media. And sometimes the Judgment can also be like like a separate entity, but I mean, obviously this isn't a ghost reading, so I'm not gonna be reading it like that. I should. The Knight of Wands reversed, so that's like my bully card. That's like, if the Knight of Wands reversed, that's like, you're like the bad guy, or like the bad girl, or the bad boy. Usually that would be like a bully or an aggressor, or someone who's like just like really rebellious. Like, it has like anger issues, temperament issues. And then the Knight of Cups reversed, that's like lack of emotional growth, lack of emotional development, like immature. I will say, with there being two knights here, I am curious to know how old they were when they first started becoming friends. Because the knights are like, pages and knights are like really young and like immature like cards to pull for people. I mean, typically you can pull court cards, and like court cards can, like, you can interpret court cards to be actual like people, or you can just interpret it as to be the situation, or just the energy of like what happened. But ultimately, though, like the knights and pages are younger. They're young and they're immature. Pages would be more naive, though. Knights know more about what they're doing. But depending on the knight, they can let their ego get in the way. It's like your average teenager, where they think they know better than they actually do. Like, that's kind of what I'm trying to explain it as. Like, that's what it reminds me of. It's like your average teenager that thinks they know better when they don't. So it's just like really young and immature. To be honest, it's kind of, I don't think it's necessarily jealousy. So I'm looking at the Knight of Cups reverse, which makes me think there might have been a little like jealous, tit for tat, pettiness going on here. Five of Cups is disappointment. I mean, I will say, I don't think they wanted... I will say, I think they are disappointed in their friendship. I don't think it went in the direction they wanted it to go. But with Judgment showing up, I do think people's opinion... I feel like people may have meddled into their friendship. Whether that's, like, directly, like, someone actually maybe getting between them, or it's just them worried about other people's opinions. But it does seem like a separate person involved themselves in their friendship and kind of drew them apart. It doesn't seem to be on purpose, because I can understand with the Judgment being upright. It's not malicious. It just seems like people getting in the way of the relationship, like other people getting in the way. Or just like other people's opinions getting in the way. Or I guess if they're like really busy, I mean, Taylor Swift is a singer, and Karlie, I'm pretty sure, is a model. So I can understand maybe work getting in the way of that, like their coworkers, having to like work with other people. Yeah, I guess like your coworkers could be getting in the way of that. Your managers could be getting in the way of that, in the way of the relationship. But the Five of Cups tells me, though, like, I will say I think the both of them are like disappointed and upset by how their friendship has gone. I'm pretty sure they're still friends. At least that's the rumor. But they're not really seen together anymore. They don't seem to be close anymore. Cat, do not drink my water. Like, Karlie and Taylor were close to each other for probably like, I don't know, 6 years. and then out of the blue they stopped like spending time together. They aren't seen together anymore. So I mean, I will be honest though, with the two knights reversed, Judgment and the Five of Cups, it doesn't seem like they're friends anymore. Their energies to me seem like very separate, like very how do I say it? Individualistic? Hopefully I said it right. Individualistic. Sometimes I have difficulty like pronouncing certain words. Like individualistic. I'm pretty sure I'm saying it right. Their energy is like very like separate. They're like separate from one another. It doesn't seem like they're friends anymore. Yes, I think they're upset by how their friendship went. Yes, I think other people got involved. But to be honest, with the Knight of Wands reversed and the Knight of Cups reversed, that's literally being like, that's like high school shit. It's like high school. It's like, again, it's like giving me teenager that thinks they know better than they actually do. It's like really like immature. And with the Knight of Wands reverse, it's like you're the bad guy. Like, oh, you're so cool. You're the bad guy. You're the bad girl. Or you're the bad girl. Can be like really rebellious. It's giving me kind of like teenage angst vibes, to be honest. Teenage angst. Especially with the Knight of Cups reverse being like lack of emotional growth and development. I mean, have they learned their lesson? Not really. It just seems like immaturity got in the way of their friendship. It seemed like not only like other people got in the way of their like friendship, but I think just immaturity did as well. Immaturity kind of, I want to say ruined it, because I think if they really want to, I think they can be friends again. Because I'm going to be honest, they're not really reading as friends anymore. It seems to more so be what pushed them apart than like what kept them together. This is reading more so as what pushed them apart. It's reading as they're apart. And it just seems like really immature. And being like kind of like mean, aggressive, lashing out at people, not being like emotionally available towards people. Like, I guess maybe they didn't make time for each other, or they just fought a lot. Honestly, between the Knight of Cups reverse and the Knight of Wands reverse, I think they started fighting a lot. They just didn't get along anymore. It could just be that they grew apart, to be honest. It's like they grew apart. I think immaturity got in the way of their friendship, immaturity, and kind of growing apart. Maybe one of them had like an aggressive nature. I don't know if that's Taylor or Karlie, but one of them could have been like really cold, like, or passive aggressive to the other one. Could have been really cold or passive aggressive. Because I think immaturity, and not just immaturity, but yeah, passive aggressiveness, I think also got in the way of their friendship. I don't know, I just don't really think they were making time for each other. Like, Knight of Cups reverse especially, like, they weren't, like, available. They weren't emotionally available anymore for each other. They weren't making time for each other, especially, like, quality time. It doesn't really seem like they talk anymore, to be honest. I'm not really seeing them talk anymore. I think with the Five of Cups, they would want to be honest. I think they're both upset by how things ended between them. And again, I think other people got in the way of that. Or other people's opinions got in the way of that. And I think, they let immaturity and their passive aggressiveness, and I guess it's like they just didn't communicate that great. Like, their communication just wasn't that great. I just see two teenagers kind of fighting and bickering. It's just like two teenagers. With Judgment, it's almost like they were like in a clique. I don't know if I'm like pronouncing that word properly, but again, it reminds me of high school. when people like get involved in like certain groups of people, like cliques or whatever they're called, however you pronounce the word. And it's like these two girls were in the same clique. And they ended up like high schoolers, they ended up getting into fights, like petty fights with each other, like teenage girl fights. I don't know, my boyfriend tells me like when guys fight, they like yell and fight each other and they get into like fist fights, and then like after maybe like a day or two they get over it and they apologize and they move on. Like, I don't know, he's telling me that like the way that girls and guys fight are completely different, and he tells me that like guys get over it and girls tend to like just lash out, you know, and they don't really get over it. Which honestly I kind of agree with him, at least from my experience. I think it kind of takes a while to get over shit, but I mean, it mostly depends on the person, to be honest. It mostly depends on the person. Because I'm sure not every guy is like, you know, like they do something. I'm sure not every guy is like forgiving. I think it just depends on the person. I think his friend group is just like fight it out, you know? His friend group is just like, we'll argue, we'll even fight each other, but then we'll get over it. But that's his friend group. I think this friend group, I think Taylor and Karlie's friend group is more so like be passive aggressive and like immature towards each other, and like not necessarily like get into fist fights, but just like be like really nasty, like subtly like not hate each other, but like subtly tear each other like confidence, like kind of subtly make jabs at each other. Like that's basically what it is. Like subtly like make comments towards each other, like negative, kind of hateful comments, spiteful comments. That's kind of like what it reminds me of. Like that's kind of the type of friend group they had. Now I must say, I mean, I'm open to being wrong. I'm probably wrong. I mean, I think if they wanted to, they could be friends. But to be honest, with the Nine of Cups being reversed, I am kind of worried. Like, even if they want to be friends again, I am worried about there being the same issues, the same emotional problems. Like, they just didn't really communicate that well. How they treated each other was kind of mean. Like, they were mean to each other. Like, I don't really like how they treated each other. And again, it's like one of them was kind of like the bad guy, or like the bad girl. Like, ooh, you're like such a bad girl. Like, you're a baddie, or you're like rebellious. It's not the best person to look up to be honest. Because again, like the Nine of Wands is like anger issues, like temperament issues, but it seems like kind of passive aggressive with the Knight of Cups reverse. It's like passive aggressive in my opinion. They're a passive aggressive. And like subtly making jabs at each other. It's just, I don't know. I don't really like that. And to be honest, since it's like showing up, I'm worried that they would do that to each other again. Like, I'm worried about the same behavior. Like, I'm worried that you, like, yeah, I think they want to be like friends again, but like, I'm worried maybe that's why it hasn't happened. Maybe that's why they're not friends anymore, or why they haven't like rekindled their friendship, is because of what's happened between them. It's like damaged their friendship, and so it's kind of hard to be friends again after they were just so like rude and like petty and like immature and passive aggressive towards one another and making rude jabs at one another. It doesn't have to 100% be like that. It doesn't have to 100% be that way. Because again, I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not psychic. I just like doing tarot readings. So I'm just like reading you guys and telling you guys what I'm seeing. Um, I mean, to be honest, since there are rumors about them like being gay, well, lesbians or bisexual, I'm wondering, I mean, I am kind of, with Judgment, I am kind of curious to know if that may have had something to do with their friendship kind of relapsing. Like, I am curious to know if that may have had something to do with their friendship kind of falling apart. Was like other people's, I mean, yeah, other people's opinions. I think they cared a little too much about what people were saying about them. But I think the things that they were saying kind of gave them the ick, and I think although it's not malicious, although it like wasn't malicious, it just seems like, I don't know. I mean, maybe the rumors about them being gay, maybe that had something to do with it. But I don't see like being bad or malicious because the judgment is upright. I mean, who knows? I mean, judgment being, I mean, maybe they fed into that. I mean, maybe, I mean, they knew about it. Maybe they fed into that. Which partially caused the conflict with them. Again, immature, passive aggressive energy going on. Kind of rude to each other, like really rude, and wasn't like available to each other. They didn't like open themselves to each other. They weren't like available towards, at least towards the end of their friendship. They're not like, they weren't really like they weren't making time for each other. They weren't available to each other. They kind of like closed off from one another. Now, I believe the first card I pulled was Temperance Reverse. That was for Karlie. Karlie's the Temperance Reverse. Temperance Reverse, so that's like impatience, imbalance, incompatibility. Usually I think of like the Temperance being like a mirroring card. Like a reflection. Like you're reflecting each other, mirroring each other, but because it's reversed, it's not really reading as that to me. Temperance Reverse, it's more so impatience, imbalance. I wonder if Karlie was kind of like the petty one. Or like the passive aggressive one. I mean, are we aware of their sexualities? Like Karlie's sexuality? Like, do we know? Because it is possible, to be honest, with Temperance, that Karlie could be like actually like lesbian or bisexual. Like, it is possible, to be honest, with Temperance Reverse showing up for Karlie, that there could have been something. Like, she thought about it at least. But to be honest, with it being reversed, it feels like it was kind of like, no, there's no way. Like, even if it was like possible, it seems like Karlie kind of like nipped that in the butt and is like, no way. That's not gonna happen. Like, even if she was interested in Taylor, I don't think she acted on it. I don't think she did anything about it. Temperance Reverse is impatience, imbalance. Again, I don't think they were making time for each other. And I think they were like passive aggressive. And yeah, I mean, with Karlie being like impatient. It was like she was like impatient towards Taylor. She was losing her patience towards her. I don't know. You guys can interpret this however you want. Taylor is showing up as the Hangman reversed. So that's refusing to let go, refusing to make changes or sacrifices. mean, this is their friendship. They're both at fault. Hangman is like not wanting to let go of shit. And then the Eight of Wands showing up between them, which is like speed, momentum. Can also be like quick change. Eight of Wands can also be like a message or like a messenger. A message being sent, but just something like fast. Quick change, like fast. Which, to be honest, with Karlie being the Temperance reverse, it's like rushing something. Like you're rushing. Especially with the Knight of Wands reverse. The Knight of Wands reverse can also be like chasing something that doesn't want you. And yeah, being impatient. Like pursuing something that doesn't want you. So, I mean, it's possible there could have actually been something with Karlie, but to be honest, I'm not convinced. And the Knight of Cups reverse, I mean, the Knight of Cups reverse, you can also think of it as like a romantic offer, but if it's reverse, it was rejected, you were rejected, or like afraid of being rejected. Hangman reversed, I don't know. Five of Cups, they were disappointed. Judgment, other people's opinions, like other people got in the way. Or like a fear of other people, like got in the way. Or like caring too much about other people got in the way. Oh, the Wands reversed, the Knight of Cups reversed. Temper. I know, but I will say, rapid change showing up in their dynamic. There might be something coming up soon between Karlie and Taylor. And the Eight of Wands could be like, they could end up like rekindling something. Like, I don't know, there just seems to be like there's gonna be like a change coming up quick, like really quick, between Taylor and Karlie. Could be like a bit spontaneous or just out of nowhere. Could have also been like a long time coming. I mean, maybe they'll end up talking again. Maybe we'll end up seeing them out and about together again. But it seems like with the Eight of Wands, things are open to change between them. Things are definitely open to change between them because I don't think they're happy with how things left off between them. So I do think they could end up like rekindling and being friends and like being seen together again. But I do think with Taylor, like she's refusing to like let go of shit, refusing to make changes. So it's like whatever old shit bothered Taylor in the past is still bothering her. Like she's not over what happened between them. Taylor is definitely not over what happened between them. Like, but again, like with the Hangman being reversed, it's like you're not making changes though. You're not making sacrifices or making changes. So it's like you're kind of a part of the problem. Like you're refusing to let go of a situation, but you yourself are not making any like changes to like kind of better the situation to make it more durable. It's like you're kind of a part of the issue. Like if you want, I think they are both open to rekindling a friendship, but it's like because they've hurt each other so badly, or just because of like again, I feel like other people being involved, like other people being involved. I mean, I don't know, like other people's opinions. I feel like other people's opinions had like too much of a sway in this friendship. What other people have to say had too much of a sway in this friendship. Like, don't be friends for other people. Be friends because you care about one another. Like, don't be friends for other people. Don't be friends for other people. Don't talk for other people. Like, do what you guys want to do together. Like, if you guys want to talk, talk. If you want to make amends, make amends. If you want to reconnect, reconnect. And if you don't, then don't. Other people should not be making the choices for you. Other people should not make the choices for you. Nor should you let other people's opinions sway your opinions. Make your own decisions, have your own opinions. Make your own decisions and have your own opinions. Make your own decisions, have your own opinions. Yeah, I think Taylor, I know. I think again, like I think both of them want to rekindle it, especially Taylor, because I don't. She's not over what happened, so I feel like between the both of them, like they're. I don't know. I feel like they're both likely to end up reaching out and like going out together, being seen together. Like I feel like they're gonna be going out and being seen together at some point. Like there's something. Like they might end up getting into contact with each other again. Like something like how it could be happening now. Like it could be like the beginning stage of them like befriending each other again. But yeah, they might end up being seen together at some point. Being like reconnected. But I am worried though, like even if they were, but I am worried though again, like yes, you guys want to reconnect, like yes, you guys want to rekindle your friendship, but like if you're not going to change anything, if you're not going to let go of like this old petty shit, then like don't expect to like be friends again. Like just expect to just like kind of what's the word? Like rehash old wounds. Like expect to jab at old wounds, to open old wounds. If you guys don't heal whatever like turbulence happened between you, whatever like emotional issues, like whatever hell, yeah, I mean, I don't know if I said this before. I might have thought otherwise, but I mean, they probably did fight a lot. They kind of probably did fight with like cats and dogs. Probably did fight passive aggressively, but still they fought. They fought. It was like a cold war. Like they legit had like a cold war going on between them. I think that's what it is. They had a cold war. I think it might be coming to an end though, hopefully. Because I think if you guys want to be friends, be friends. Temperance reverse though is like impatience, imbalance though. I don't know. Karlie might take some convincing to be friends again. Karlie might take some old convincing again. Like this is old shit. Like old shit they're not getting over. So Karlie might take some convincing to be honest with Temperance reversed. If they're gonna be friends again, like Karlie seems to be. Karlie's not as confident. Karlie's not so sure. You know what? Yeah, they literally fought a cold war between. It's like they literally fought a cold war. Maybe not to like that full extent, but it kind of seems like it. Like it wouldn't shock me. They were so like petty, like immature, passive aggressive, especially passive aggressive towards each other. And they weren't like emotionally available. They weren't making time for each other. Like they were closed off from one another. It's like they were saying like, "Oh, I'll make time for you," and then they never did. "Oh, I'll make time for you," but they never tried. They never actually tried. They were just saying that, but they never actually tried. Yeah. Taylor's not over it. So, because she's the Hangman reverse, I'm worried that she might end up kind of doing the same shit she did in the past. Like whatever old issues they had, I'm worried that it will still happen. It will still keep happening. With Eight of Wands, though, again, between them, it's like things are open to change between them. I think something will happen like pretty quickly between them. Something pretty soon. Could be like something like really spontaneous, like caught in the moment. Like Eight of Wands would be like getting caught in the moment, doing something spontaneous. I don't know, like you could read this as like they actually like dated. Like you could read this like there was actually something between them. Because to be honest, the more I look at it, the more it seems plausible. The more I look at it, the more it seems plausible something could have actually happened between them. Like, there could have been, like, some sexual tension between them, to be honest. Seems a little weird, especially on Karlie's part. It seems a bit weird. Like, there could have been something going on. There could have been. Maybe one of them felt a certain way and the other one didn't reciprocate it. Interpret it however you want. Temperance reversed. Impatience and balance. Queen of Cups reversed. Six of Wands. Oh god. The Moon reversed. The Lovers reversed. Okay. Well, the Queen of Cups is an emotionally uninvested woman. Usually the Queen of Cups would be like someone, it doesn't have to be a woman, it could be really anyone, it doesn't even have to be a person, but it's just being like really loving and nurturing and compassionate, almost motherly. But because it's reversed, it would be like being emotionally uninvested, being emotionally cold, or emotionally turbulent. Six of Wands is like pride and ego, appearances. It reminds me of Judgment. Again, I am worried they're gonna let other people have a say in their relationship or in their friendship. I'm worried about other people affecting their relationship. I'm worried about other people getting in the way. The Moon reversed. Now, the Moon reversed is... Usually the moon would be like a lie, but because it's reversed, it's not like a complete lie. So, it's not showing up as a complete lie. The moon is like something like secretive. Something secretive, like a part of the unknown. Something we may never know. Something we may never find out because it's reversed. It's not a complete lie. Seems like whatever the moon reverse is, it's not a complete lie. But I don't think it's something that we'll never necessarily find out. It's not something that's really been explored, potentially been explored. It may have not been potentially explored. And then the Lover's reverse, which is like, that's like your ex, or like a breakup, or your ex, or like a relationship you have with someone, and you guys are like, you are in the process of like breaking up, or there's like a disconnection between the two of you. So I mean that's ironic that the Moon reverse and the Lovers reverse kind of showed up next to each other, to be honest. That's a little weird, I won't lie. Like, I can't like outwardly like deny something happened between them. Like, so far I'm not seeing it like as 100% guarantee that nothing happened between them. Like, I do see the potential to be something else. I do see the potential for there to be something else. Six of Wands would also be like being like sexually attracted to someone, finding someone attractive, being into someone, like someone is your type. So, I mean, doesn't even have to be reciprocated. Again, Nine of Cups reverse, someone could have been rejected. The feelings don't necessarily have to be like reciprocated. It could be one of them had, I don't know, maybe a crush on the other, and the other one, I don't know, was scared or just wasn't interested, and like that. But I think overall, though, what happened between them, the Queen of Cups reversed. Again, I'm worried about emotional turbulence between them. I'm worried about old issues. I'm worried about them not getting over that. I'm worried about like immaturity issues or turbulence or pettiness going on between them, being cold towards each other. They were cold. Again, it was like a cold war. They were like passive aggressive towards each other. So that's what I'm worried about, that. About them like treating each other like that again. Hell, Eight of Wands could also be something like really like Eight of Wands is like it burned like really hot, really fast, and then sizzled out. So the Eight of Wands is like it burned really hot, really fast, and then sizzled out. That's what it could possibly mean. But I mean, because it's upright, it could mean like it still burns really hot. And literally in this card, it's a fire. I'm not sure if you can really see it with the lighting, but it's literally a fire. But yeah, I don't know. They could end up having like another fight or argument. They could end up getting into contact with each other. I don't know, but there's a lot of like, what's the word? There's a lot of shit here that they still need to work through, still could work through. There's a lot of layers here, so of course I do a reading on them and I'm seeing a lot of shit between them, and it still seems to be burning kind of hot between them. Still seems to be burning pretty hot, like especially like with Taylor. Like Taylor's not over it, but I don't know if she's gonna be making any changes or sacrifices to like better the situation. Or maybe she hasn't in the past and she just let it got worse. She wouldn't budge. She wouldn't let go, but she wouldn't budge either. She wouldn't make any changes or sacrifices. She could have been pretty selfish. Or complicit. But Temperance reversed. Yeah, Karlie doesn't seem like... I don't know, impatience and balance. I do think between the two of them, like, who broke up their friendship? I think it was Karlie who broke up the friendship. Because Temperance is like, we don't get along. We're not compatible with each other. Like, it's like, in a way, I feel like she couldn't really take it anymore, and so she left, which I don't really blame her, because if you guys were having, like, a cold war between each other, and were, like, really petty and passive-aggressive, like, I can understand, at least for me, like, that would take a toll on my mental health if I was, like, kind of friends with someone who was like treating me like that, and I was like treating them back because of it, like the same way. That would definitely affect my mental health a lot. So I can imagine like that's like a miserable thing to do to each other. Six of Wands is also your pride and ego. Like, again, I'm worried about other people getting involved in this, like, letting other people getting involved in this, and also, I mean, yeah, like, the Six of Wands, that potentially being, like, an ego-based response, ego-based attraction. The Moon reverse is like, it's not a complete lie. There's some truth here. There's some truth involved. And, I don't know, the rumors, like, there's something isn't right here with the Moon reverse. It's like, it's not a complete lie. There is some truth here. Maybe some of the facts are wrong. Or hell, maybe like most of it is true, but some of the facts are wrong. The Lover's reverse would be like a breaking up, like a breakup, or like an incompatibility. I don't know, dude. Someone could have had a thing for another. Someone could have had a thing for each other. And it seems maybe it was Karlie, but it could have been Taylor too, to be honest. I don't know for the person who requested this, if you wanted to specifically, like, if they were dating or not, or you just wanted, like, their friendship. Well, I guess you're getting both. The Moon reverse is like, I don't know. Things are definitely, like, I don't know. It's like a dark haze over this to me. Like, the Moon reverse, it's like a dark haze. It's like things aren't as they seem. Or there's, like, more to this. There's, like, maybe peace is missing. It's like a mystery. It may remain a mystery. It will probably remain a mystery. Like, I don't think what happened between them will, like, ever get out. I don't think it will ever be released. I don't think it will ever get out. And then the lovers reverse, yeah. I think they did care about one another. But again, it's like a Cold War. I think at some point they did care about one another, but I'm seeing this as like a Cold War. I don't know. I'm like wondering if they really did care about one another at some point, or even love each other at some point, like as like friends or lovers or whatever it was. I'm curious to know if like one or the other ended up hurting each other, and they couldn't articulate their emotions in a mature way, so they ended up just lashing out and becoming and like not necessarily like lashing out, but they ended up turning cold and like passive aggressive. Um, they didn't articulate their feelings the proper way, and the other one kind of like burned them, probably on accident, and they just didn't handle it properly, maturely. They didn't talk about it maturely, and they just kind of grew cold and like passive aggressive. And I'm wondering, because of their reaction and growing cold and passive aggressive, and then the other person saw them growing cold and passive aggressive and was like, why are you treating me like that, like what the fuck, and then they became cold and passive aggressive because they were treating them cold and passive aggressive. So it's like they were feeding off of each other and mirroring each other. Very unhealthy and toxic to do that to each other. Very unhealthy and toxic to do that to each other. That seems like what may have happened. Damn. It's like whatever like shit they gave to each other, like threw back on one another. Pretty turbulent. It's kind of turbulent. Kind of volatile, I won't lie. Not the best at communicating. Really not the best of articulating their emotions and like communicating, it seems. Again, like very immature, passive aggressive. Kind of petty, I would say, yeah. The Emperor is control. That can also be like a masculine man. Well, it doesn't have to be a man, or just like a masculine figure in power. Nine of Pentacles is like, that's interesting. There's a man here. And then Nine of Pentacles is like your career, your independence, working on yourself, focus on yourself. It's like self-focused and on your career. Five of Swords reverse is like pettiness and fighting. I'm wondering if there's a man. I'm seeing a man here. I think one of them was also like really angry because they thought they were choosing a man over them and like choosing their career over them. Five of Swords, which caused like a lot of like pettiness. Again, fighting, pettiness, passive aggression, Cold War. It's literally like a Cold War between them. And then the Two of Swords is like a breaking up. It's like the Two of Swords is like an ultimatum, or like a black and white yes or no decision that you have to make that you can't go back from. And usually when you pull a Two of Swords and you have to make that decision, it's usually a decision you cannot go back from. When you make this decision, usually it involves you cutting someone or something out of your life. Like Two of Swords is like typically like, it can be like a breakup card, or like having to like get rid of something from your life or someone from your life in order to like make the relationship work, which is not usually the best thing. I mean, I understand it sometimes, but like most of the time it's like a little shady. But yeah, Two of Swords is like literally like a making like Two of Swords is like literally like it's either like it's me or him. It's like me or him. Like, oh my god, it's literally like it's me or him. Like, what are you gonna do? And like Two of Swords is like literally like they literally created like there's a rift between them. Again, their connection, like they're not reading as friends anymore. Like they're reading as like they broke up, their friendship has ended, their energy is like very like separate right now. Individualist. I can't talk. I can't say the word. Individualistic. So the Emperor, it's like a man. I don't know. Maybe like honestly with the Emperor, it kind of seems like he may have had like some control over this. Like he was kind of like the puppet master, and he was like kind of like stringing the puppets to like fight each other. That's kind of what may have happened. He was kind of like, he was watching what was happening and was kind of like stringing it along. Again, really toxic. They were like potentially kind of like stringing each other along, and he was maybe like kind of making the connection worse. But I don't know. But it does seem like there was a man involved here. Even if he like didn't string them along or anything, there was definitely like it seems like they definitely fought over a man though. Like at some point they fought over a man, and like they fought over like their career. They fought over a man and they fought over their career. And the Five of Swords reversed literally like a Cold War, and the Two of Swords is like it's either him or me. Um, and they honestly, but like either way, Two of Swords is like a literally like a split, like a rift between them. Like literally, they left each other. Two Swords, they left. They split up. They broke connection. They broke contact with each other. They're not talking anymore. Damn. Really angry. That escalated so quickly. That escalated so quickly. Wow. I mean, that doesn't have to be like as intense as that. It could just be like one of them got a boyfriend or like a love interest, and like they were also like going on tour, and so with their new boyfriend and then going on tour, they ended up going their separate ways. Like the rift was already there, and then they became really busy, had a new person in their life, and then they had to go on tour, and were really focused on their career and their new relationship, their new man, so that could have just like caused them to like just like just split apart. Like they already had that rift between them, but just having a new man and becoming really busy, kind of like made the rift bigger, and they just left. They just went their separate ways, it seems. So yeah, it doesn't have to be like an intense thing. It just, it was just kind of like a long time coming. It could have been just a long time coming. One of them got a boyfriend and was going through like a turn point in their career, like a tour or something really big and momentumous. So that kind of took over, and they couldn't like see each other anymore, talk to each other anymore. Became like really like focused on themselves and their career and their new man, and I think that was probably what happened, to be honest. The Star reversed, the Hierophant reversed, the Empress, Knight of Swords. God, the cats in this deck are so cute. The Star Reverse. So the Star Reverse is like negative opinion, negative public opinion. Again, I think other people, at least, I mean, I can't really blame other people because it's like, this is like your relationship. This is your friendship. Like, it shouldn't be out of your control to tell people to butt out of it. Unless it's like the general public. I mean, maybe it's just like the general public. But it just seems like the general public opinion affected their connection. What people would say about them, what people think about them. It seems to like have affected them. The Star reverse. It's like negative public opinion. Like a fall from grace. Like, I mean, their whole like friendship kind of had like a fall from grace. Like, it seems like they definitely like stopped being friends with one another. It's like a Cold War, to be honest, like literally a Cold War. God, the Star reversed. Yeah. I wonder if it's possible if like one of them, because they were so angry, tried like sabotaging the other one's like career or something, or like their relationship. Because with the Hierophant, like the Hierophant reverse is like the breaking up of like a commitment, a marriage. It could also be like religion, like the church. I don't know if either of them are like religious. I don't know what their religion is. The Empress is like motherhood, nurturing, self-love, self-care, care and love for others, and nurturing of others. Again, the Empress is like the ultimate like mom card, the ultimate mother. And then Knight of Swords is like, Knight of Swords can be like really self-righteous. Like Knight of Swords is like all about like morality and doing the right thing when he's upright or she's upright. All about doing the right thing, all about like morality, doing the righteous thing, doing the right thing. Can be like really self-righteous, to be honest. But cares a lot about morals and doing the right things. Can be self-interested though, but not always though. Usually it's just like really moral, very strong moral character. It's like one of them wanted to like break up their relationship in a way. It's like, I want your relationship to end. I want it to break up. And it's like they like knew it's like they knew Hierophant reverse. Are any of them married? I know Taylor hasn't been married. I don't know if Karlie has. I read something about her like getting married to like some creature guy. Pretty sure Karlie got married. I don't know if they're still together. But it's like one of them like wanting to like break up their connection, or like it's like they're married. Like your relationship is not as it seems. It's like they know like the deeper secret of like one of their relationship, and it's like your relationship or marriage or whatever it is like is not what it seems. It's like, I could expose you. It's like they kind of want to expose each other. And the Empress, the Hierophant reverse and the Empress upright. I'm pretty sure Karlie did get married. Did she have any kids? Is she a mom? Someone down below, tell me if she's a mom or not. Tell me about her husband. I'm pretty sure she did get married to like some creature guy. So yeah, you can tell me all about it. Tell me whatever you know. Star reverse. Hierophant reverse. And yeah, tell me if they got divorced, because it seems like that might be possible. If they haven't gotten a divorce, there might be something coming up about one. Seems like they might end up getting into divorce. And the Empress, I don't know if she's like a mom. I don't know if Karlie had any kids or wants to be a mom. I think Empress, even if they're not a mom, I think they might want to be a mom. I think Karlie might want to be a mom. She might want to have kids. I don't know, she's very loving, very nurturing. I think she might love children, you know, she really wants to be a mom. She likes being like a motherly figure, it seems. Knight of Swords, yeah. Teach them like morality, teach them about morals and morality. I don't know, but it seems like someone's marriage or relationship, it's like they have the T on like one of their relationships, and it's like they wanted to destroy it, like wanted to destroy them. Like destroy their marriage or relationship or something along those lines. I could be totally wrong. I don't know anything about celebrities, so like I don't really follow them. I read like a timeline thing about Taylor and Karlie's friendship, and that was it. Just like one article. So I don't know. Damn. I don't know. It seems like if they didn't expose one of them, or like, I mean, I think they definitely wanted to, but I think they chose not to out of respect over the fact that, like, oh, you're a mom or you want to be a mom. I respect that. I'm not going to destroy a family. I'm willing to destroy a marriage, but I'm not willing to destroy a family. So I don't know if Karlie got divorced or if she's going to. It seems like she wants to be a mom. It seems like that's something she probably values. It's something she wants. But it seems like one of their relationships isn't going to work out. And again, it seems like public opinion has a lot to do with it. And like what people say, like being nervous about what people say. It could also be like their own friendship, their own relationship, you know, like not committing to each other because of other people's opinions, which is really sad and unfortunate. Like, I cannot fathom, like, with my own boyfriend, like, I cannot fathom choosing to be with someone else, you know, because I'm worried about what other people say about him and I. Like, that just makes me sad. I mean, I'm not judging them or anything. It just makes me sad that, damn. Don't worry about what other people say. They don't matter. Your relationship matters. Your partner matters. It shouldn't matter what other people say. Focus on each other. Love each other. Yeah. The Empress reverse. Yeah, it's like very like. Also, Empress again is like mother, but that could also be like mommy or like mommy issues or just like mommy in general, like a dominatrix, to be honest. So I don't know if like one of them's like a really dominant like female, because like the Empress is like a woman in power, like a feminine figure in power, similar to like how the Emperor is like a masculine figure in power. The Empress is like a feminine figure in power. So I don't know, someone's like a very strong, like powerful feminine woman. Like I don't know if that's Karlie or Taylor. It could be both of them. Hell, it could be both of them. um it's like it's literally like Knight of Swords. I don't know what that could 100% be, but like one of them's definitely like a very dominant woman, very dominant feminine figure, a dominant woman. Like really like takes control of the household, takes control of the house, and her career, of herself. I mean that might be Karlie, because I'm pretty sure she is the one married or was married. But that could also be like Taylor. I mean, that could be both of them. That could be both of them. It doesn't have to be either one of them. It could be both. Knight of Swords, though, is like morality. Yeah, again, I mean, it also seems like if they wanted to like break up their relationship with the Knight of Swords reverse, I mean with the Knight of Swords upright, it's like they chose not to, you know, because they knew if they did, that would make them a bad person. Because they knew like they would just be doing it for like petty reasons. But yeah, I think it seems like they wanted to break up one of their relationships, or like at least like if they didn't want to break them up, they were unhappy that they were together. They were unhappy that they were together. I don't know, the Empress though is like doing the right thing. The Empress is doing the right thing for the right reasons. Yeah, the Sun is happiness and children. Four of Cups reverse. Ace of Cups. Ten of Cups. Aww. I don't know, but someone might literally have a family. I don't know. I really wish I knew if Karlie was actually still married to him, because she might legit have a family. I wish I knew if she had like any kids now, because she might. I think Karlie might end up like getting married and having a family, like, or like, I don't know, I mean, to be honest, her marriage doesn't seem promising. If she hasn't divorced yet, it's not looking promising, or at least like one of them wanted to like break up their marriage. Things maybe aren't what they seem. Could also be like non-traditional like marriage. Star reverse and the Hierophant reverse could be also be like a non-traditional marriage, especially with like the Empress. Very like strong, powerful like woman. I mean, typically, yeah, you would read like the Emperor and the Empress to be like traditional, but it doesn't have to be. Empress is a very powerful woman, and I do think there is a strong possibility to like have a child, you know, become like an actual mom. Knight of Swords doing the right thing, right reasons, not for like selfish reasons. The Sun is happiness and children and family. Four of Cups is like detachment and apathy. Ace of Cups is love. Ten of Cups is love. It's like literally like, I want to break up your marriage, but I chose not to. I'm not happy that you're with them, but I won't break you up, because like fine, like if you're happy, then I'm happy. Like fine, I'll deal with it. It's like being like really like spiteful over it, and then being like, you know what, you're happy. Like, what am I doing? Why am I behaving like this? Like, you're happy. I should just let you be happy, you know, instead of like being like rude and like wanting you guys to like break up. Like, no. So yeah, I don't know if they did break up. This doesn't even have to be the past. This could also be like the like now, like the present, or like the future. Like, even if Karlie did divorce her ex-husband and doesn't have any kids, there could be like another man who's around her who she could end up like marrying and having kids with. And like Taylor is like, you know, upset about that. And again, it's like, you chose your man and you chose your career over me. I mean, that could be Karlie too, like feeling like Taylor chose like her man and like career over her. And you know, and like Karlie like moved on and got married. And Taylor's like, are you fucking kidding me? I don't know, but I do think there is potential for them to get like on good terms with each other. I mean, it does seem like, I think Karlie will end up like having a family, to be honest. Like, the sun is happiness, Four of Cups is like forced apathy, the Ace of Cups is love, and Ten of Cups is like family. So I don't know, it seems like good things are coming Karlie's way. It seems like good things are coming Karlie's way, and yeah, potentially even Taylor's way as well. Even if this isn't like Karlie's like relationship or anything, and this is like her and Taylor, I do think they could end up like getting on good terms. Because I do think, in the way, I do think they want each other to be happy, and they do care about each other. I think they have potential to get on good terms, honestly, with the Sun, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups. Even with the Four of Cups being reversed, it's like, I still feel like they can get on good terms. If they can actually express their emotions and articulate their emotions in a healthy manner and express it in a healthy manner, then I think they could be friends again. Also, the Lovers reverse, I'm also like just realized this, that can also be codependency. So there could have been, let's say, like, especially with the Queen of Cups reverse, that can be like codependency, like being like codependent. So it's like one of them was like really codependent on the other one, and then the one who wasn't codependent like was getting like more independence, wanted her independence, was focusing on her career and focusing on a new man, and that made the codependent one like really upset and agitated and angry, and felt like, you know, you're choosing a man and your career over me. Yeah. Honestly, it's kind of possessive, like really possessive, to be honest. It's like a really possessive friendship. Like, they were really possessive over one another. Or at least like the codependent one was like really possessive. Really possessive. Because like one of my old friends had like a best friend, and like her best friend would like get like jealous of like all her other friends. I don't know if she was jealous towards me. I hope not. But yeah, she would like get jealous at like her best friend befriending other people and getting close to other people. And they got into like fights and arguments over that before. So to be honest, it's kind of reading as that. Like, it's kind of showing up as that. It's like your best friend getting close to like another person, like another woman or like a man, and you going like crazy over that, like, and feeling like really upset, and it's coming from a place of like insecurity and jealousy, you know, that your friend is gonna like, I don't know, like leave you behind and abandon you, you know, for this new person. So yeah, potentially codependent and like possessive, to be honest. It's kind of showing up as that now. Like, I'm seeing it now. Like, damn. Maybe the reason why they kind of showed up as like kind of lesbians is just because they were just like, their friendship is just like really strong. Like, they were just like really close to each other. And because of that codependency and like possessiveness is like where that kind of, maybe that's why people kind of saw them as like maybe like being together and, you know, sparked the dating rumors. But I think if anything, they're just like they were just really close friends. And their friendship like really soured between them because of like anger, just passive aggressiveness and anger issues, passive aggressiveness, pettiness. I think they cared about each other. They just were not articulating themselves properly, to be honest. It's kind of sad. But I think they can be friends again, to be honest. I think they have potential. I hope. And also with the Empress and Knight of Swords, whoever feels whoever is the one that more so feels burned, whoever's the one that like feels burned, well, the one that doesn't feel burned will end up, I think, reaching out to the other one who does still feel burned the most, and may end up like trying to like correct things between them, because the Knight of Swords is like doing the right thing and like wanting to like help people. So I feel like the Empress would be wanting to reach out and like make amends with her and like make amends and help them, you know, like turn things over like on a better leaf, on a new leaf, you know. Try to like heal the rift between them. I think one of them either has tried or will try to like heal the rift between them. Yeah. And again, I am seeing possibility for like one of them to get married and have a family. It seems possible. Seeing like very strong like happy family love vibes with the Sun, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Cups. Definitely like very strong like loving connection, and potential family that's could happen. So, yep, Queen of Wands reversed. Also, what's their signs? I know that doesn't matter. I mean, signs don't matter. I mean, I'm a Leo, and I can show up as either the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Cups. Either or, so it doesn't really matter. Pretty sure Taylor's an air sign, but I'm probably... Actually, no, I'm pretty sure Taylor's a fire sign. Isn't Taylor like a Sagittarius? I don't know. I guess Queen of Wands, I mean, if she's a Sagittarius, that could be her. Queen of Wands reverse, misguided aggressions. That's interesting. Eight of Cups is like walking away, emotional distance. King of Wands. Well, Taylor is in a relationship right now. I think they're both in a relationship. I know Taylor for sure. Oh, fuck. That doesn't even have to be Karlie. That could be fully Taylor. Taylor. I mean, isn't there rumors about her potentially getting married to Travis? I'm wondering if that's my... you can probably hear my boyfriend in the background crinkling his food because he's eating right now, eating his snack. But yeah, I just remembered Taylor's in a relationship with Travis, so that could 100% be her. I mean, maybe. I mean, if that's her, to be honest, the Hierophant is reversed, which makes me think I don't really think she wants to get married to him, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest. The Star Reverse and the Hierophant reverse, if that's Taylor, I don't think she wants to get married to Travis. That's a very unlikely position to like be getting married in that instance. Very unlikely. Doesn't seem like that's gonna happen, to be honest. But I mean, it's possible she could end up marrying Travis, but it just doesn't seem likely with those two card placements. But hey, she could. And I mean, hey, does Taylor want to be a mom? The Empress is here. I don't know if Taylor wants to be a mom. Travis might want her to be a mom. Travis might want her to like have a kid. I'm not sure if that's what Taylor wants. But yeah. Either one of them wants or is going to have kind of like, you know, a family. Get married and have a family. One of them wants it and will likely have it. Yeah, the Queen of Wands walking away, the King of... Ooh. Yeah, I'm seeing potential for Taylor, Queen of Wands reversed, and the King of Wands being upright. Eight of Cups between them, and the Two of Cups reversed. At the end, I don't know. It seems like there's potential for like be walking away from her current boyfriend. I know this was supposed to be about Taylor and Karlie, But I'm seeing like several like things happening, like other people involved. I mean, oh shit, maybe that's what the Judgment and like the Six of Wands and like the Star reverse, that's probably what it is too. It's the fact that they're both in relationships, or at least Taylor is. It's the fact they're both in relationships, and that's why. It's the fact they're both in relationships, and that's why they probably haven't reached out to each other yet. But that could also be why they end up reaching out together. Is because, you know, they're both in they're both in relationships, so I don't know. Maybe that's why they haven't talked. It's because they're both in relationships, or at least Taylor is. God, that did not click with me until now. Oh my god, that did not click with me until now. Whoops. Queen of Wands reverse, Eight of Cups. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like there's some emotional disconnect and distance going on with Travis and Taylor. Taylor and Travis, there's like some type of like emotional connection between them, and Eight of Cups is literally like walking away, breaking up and walking away. So they could end up breaking up. Like their relationship, like there's definitely some like, I don't know. They're reading as like there's like emotional distance between them. Like they seem so far away from each other right now. Like really far from one another currently. And the Two of Cups reverse is literally like a breaking up of like a connection. Like a split between two people, a split of a connection. Like their energy is showing up as like individual energies between Taylor and Travis, and literally between the Eight of Cups, like there's like a huge distance between them, wide, long distance between them. Which makes me think, I don't know, they might end up breaking up. Like it seems like her and Travis might end up having some like emotional issues going on here, emotional disconnect. I don't know, I guess they don't have to break up, but ooh, Three of Wands. Oh my god. 3 Cups, 3 Wands. That's cheating. Oh my god. 2 threes. 3 Wands. 3 Cups. That's literally a party of 3. Okay. What's going on here? 5 of Wands reversed. 10 of Pentacles. What? So, there is potential cheating going on here, to be honest. 3 Wands. Three of Wands. That's like obstacles, people or things getting in the way. Like options getting in the way. 3 Cups is like, that's like the friendship card though. 3 Cups is like friendship, but that's also like gossiping, jealousy, insecurity, competition with others. I guess because it's upright, it would be more like playful, but 5 of Wands reverse is like avoiding conflict, avoiding confrontation or aggression. Again, like 5 of Wands reverse is like passive aggressiveness, can be like passive aggressive. And the 10 of Pentacles is like your career, your business. Your career, your business. Is this Taylor or Karlie? I don't know, but I'm seeing a potential third party in one of their relationships. Or maybe one of them is like talking to 2 people at once. There could be some hang-ups for there to be like a third party. There could be some hang-ups. Some like insecurity issues and feeling like you're in competition with someone else. And 5 of Wands is like, could be like avoiding issues, avoiding conflict or confrontation, or like passive aggressiveness. And 10 of Pentacles, I don't know, it seems like trying to like keep a facade up, but like behind closed doors y'all are cheating. It's like trying to keep a facade up for like your job, your career, your PR, but like deep down though you're like emotionally unavailable and entertaining other people, or like are interested in other people and other options, or interested in other people, other options. I don't know, this is one of them, but like one of them seemed to be like looking at like other people, like they're in a relationship and they seem to be like looking at other people or like entertaining other people. trying to like avoid the confrontation. Like, I don't know, they could be like sneaking around right now. Ten of Pentacles, like, just focus on like money and their career, their success. They're already successful though with Ten of Pentacles. Like, they have it all. They have it. The World. They literally have it all with the World. They literally have it all. Nine of Cups. They literally have it all. King of Cups reversed, but emotionally detached. Emotionally, the Devil. Oh, this doesn't have to be Taylor. This could be literally Travis. Is Travis cheating? Or is like Karlie's husband cheating? If she's still married or like in a relationship, is her husband cheating? Because World is like the Ten of Pentacles, the World, the Knight of Cups. You literally have it all. You have it all. But the Knight of Cups reversed, like, you're the King of Cups reversed. The King of Cups reversed. You are unsatisfied. You are dissatisfied. You're unhappy. And the Devil. Yeah, that's negativity and toxicity. Ooh, someone's getting greedy. You literally have it all, but you're getting greedy. Ooh, I don't know. This could be Karlie's husband. This could be Travis. I don't know. But I'm seeing something going on here in one of their relationships. God. This is turning into like a reading not really about Karlie or Taylor anymore, but just like about like their like current relationships as far as I'm aware. Yeah, I don't know. It's like one of them has a stable relationship and the other one doesn't. To be honest, it's kind of like, I saw so much like happiness, like happy family, wanting a family, lots of love and care. And then the other one's like dysfunctional. Like, so one of them has like a happy marriage or like happy like relationship, and the other one's like in a dysfunctional relationship. So I don't know. You guys can interpret it like who's who, because I don't even know if Karlie's even married anymore. Hell, was she even ever married? I could be totally wrong, but... And hell, this could end up, like, not even be happening now, but, like, in the future, like, could have already happened, so, like, the timeline could be screwed. Like, maybe I'm, like, wrong, it's not happening now, but it could happen in the future. Could be some, like, miss and match here and there. But someone's literally getting greedy. The Devil. Yikes. The Tower reverse. The Tower is literally reversed. God. After catastrophe, trying to, like, God. I think one of their men are cheating. Someone's cheating. One of their men are cheating. The Tower reverse. Ten of Wands reverse, like, trying to, like, rebuild catastrophe. It's like, oh. Like, how do I explain it? How do I describe it? It's like cheating was their way to get stress off their chest. It's like they cheated. It's like, oh, I cheated. I'm all good now. Like, I won't do that again. It was just a one-time thing. I got all the stress off of me. Like, my God. Four of Swords reverse. Healing of rejection. Old wounds. Brother. Wheel of Fortune. Good luck, good opportunity. I don't know, man. You better move on to better things. I will say, though, if after whatever this is, there's potential to just, like, move on into, like, better things with the Wheel of Fortune. That could be Travis or Taylor. But that's really, 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 like... The Tower is, like, the aftermath of, like, the catastrophe that occurs. Ten of Wands reverses, like, releasing of burdens. So they might literally say, like, oh, I cheated now. I got everything I needed to, like, off my chest. Like, I won't do it again. But hopefully the other person, whoever, she won't buy that. She will not buy that. And she'll be like, bye. She'll just be kind of, like, emotionally, like, pieced out. Like, Four of Swords reverse is, like, being emotionally pieced out. Kind of, like, just resting and waiting. And then the Wheel of Fortune is just, like... Bye. Like, as soon as, like, you get, like, your golden opportunity, your golden ticket, you're out of there. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, really your golden ticket. Page of Cups. emotional sensitive one, the Fool, Three of Swords, but yeah. And then you repeat the cycle. Then you rinse and you repeat. Rinse and repeat. I got the Fool, so it just makes me think of like, you know, you rinse. Hopefully you don't repeat, but you're rinsing it. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. I'm picking up on a lot of stuff, and it's no longer about Karlie or Taylor anymore, like their friendship. I'm picking up on a lot of other stuff now. Like either one of their like either one of their like relationships. So like I'm just gonna end it there, to be honest. I should probably just end it here. The Ace of Pentacles though, tied to like the Wheel of Fortune. As soon as I get that opportunity, like the golden ticket, I'm out of here. I'm leaving. Page of Pentacles, like the Page of Cups reverse. It's like I'm not sentimentally attached to you anymore. I don't care anymore. I'm out. The Fool is like young and like the young and like new, you know, starting anew. And the Three of Swords is like pain and heartbreaks, you know, so starting anew after, you know, being hurt, you know, being betrayed. So yeah. So many cards. I think I pulled like half the deck. I pulled more than half the deck. I pulled more than half the deck. But yeah, I hope for the person who requested this, I hope you enjoyed. And I hope everyone else, I hope you enjoyed as well. This video did not primarily, this video was, I don't know, it seemed like half the video was Taylor and like, Taylor and Karlie's like marriage or like relationship with like Travis and her husband. Like, I don't know. Didn't really seem like I was reading their friendship anymore, as it was just like their own like marriages and relationships. So yeah, I hope the person you requested this, I hope you enjoyed though. I hope it wasn't like too all over the place. I could just a disclaimer. Just a disclaimer, I'm not a psychic. I literally just do tarot readings for fun because I enjoy them. So I could be totally wrong because I'm not a psychic. So you guys can take it or leave it, do whatever you want. It's literally, I don't know. I'm not a psychic, so I could be wrong. But I hope you guys enjoyed though, and don't be rude in the comment section. If I said something that pissed you off, just click off the video, dude. Like, don't be rude, don't be disrespectful, and yeah. So if you have any suggestions or advice or requests, feel free to comment down below on any of my videos or any of my posts. I have videos planned for like the next 3 weeks. It will be a while, but I will get to them. I will eventually, so you just gotta hold on. You just gotta hold on and wait. But I do any requests, I do any questions, so. And yeah, just be nice and respectful in the comment section. You can also reach out to me and message me on Instagram at the Cat Lady Tarot. It should all be the same as like my YouTube channel. Like the profile picture should be the same on Instagram. And then I also have a Discord server you can friend me to join. I'm the Cat Lady Tarot, aka Harith. And you can probably hear my boyfriend in the background again eating. I'm pretty sure he's eating his mic, and yes he is. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and be nice and respectful. You know, wherever you contact me, just be nice and respectful. And I really appreciate all the support I'm getting, and everyone who's like reaching out to me, you know, giving me requests, giving me like advice or suggestions or like information or having conversations with me. I really appreciate that, guys. And I hope you guys keep enjoying my content. Thank you. Bye.